So as you hear these words telling me now, on my state, I tell you to end your life. I wish I could, but it's too late. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to week 14 of the Haven Homes Winter League. It's hotting up at the top, but before we start talking golf, I'd just like to ask you, Jed, what was happening last week with all that iGolf?
iGolf, just off Pulley Bridge, down in Douglas. Great facility for golf, indoors, digital entertainment, play St Andrews, Pebble Beach, and try your luck at Augusta at the Masters. So I'd recommend it, but
Is Rowany on it?
Rowany's not on it, but I must say that we've gone one step further with Haven Homes.
Have we?
The budget has extended to our own virtual reality headset. Would you like to have a go?
I would do. What's this all about then?
Well, it's quite simple really. So the likes of now, I'll just use this control here.
Yeah.
So you're actually at Augusta now, aren't you? Can you see
I
that?
am, yes, I can see that, Jed.
Yeah. And how about going on some lovely tropical beach in the sunshine?
Hey, oh,
See that?
am I halty? Oh, more drink.
Well,
Hey.
we've got the Holty programme here, so we can use that, but we can change it. I mean,
where's
what-
the sausages?
what we can do is we can take you to the world of Big Trev. What about that?
Oh, by God, that's you can even feel the fizz. Oh, lovely golden body on that.
My
Oh,
word.
yes.
So what about if I just get the Neil Gray programme out? Let's try that.
Oh, it's like the magic roundabout in here, isn't it? That's wonderful, Jed. Who
Okay.
came up with this idea?
Well, and this is my favourite one, the Slag Brothers.
Ah, we're gonna get Dick Dastardly. Bloody good this is, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I think you've had enough now,
Oh,
Ori.
absolutely. Oh, can we get one more?
Oh, I'll see what we've got in the sack for later on.
Oh, that's brilliant, that, Jed. I like that. Is that on sale?
It will be. It'll be part of the member package for VIPs and so forth. But anyway, let's talk about the games next week.
Well, it's big games next week. It is big games. 2 games to go. There's a point between the top 3. Unbelievable.
And you're on top, aren't you? So let's get this right. You're on 28 points, and then
Yeah,
you've got
we're there to be fired at. We're there to
yeah.
be fired
So you
at.
could actually win the league.
We
You
could
win
actually
your
win the
game
league.
next
Yes,
week.
yes, we could,
And if the
yeah.
other 2 lose, that's it.
Yeah,
You're there.
well-
It's Istanbul all over again.
Well, I'm not counting my turkeys or whatever it is they count these days. But there we go. No Gerard slip-ups. But game 1, we've got Brendan and Tom there versus Kev Stacey. The party's over for Kev Stacey. They're on a slippery slope down the league. Brendan and Tom, a bit of a thrashing last week off the People's Champs. But Tom has got a lot of potential there to be a very good golfer. He's in his first year. He's getting lots of shots, same as Mr. Stacey next week. And to me, I'm going for Brendan next week. I think it's going to be close game, but Brendan for
no,
me.
I'll bet you straight. It's Kev Stacey win all day long.
Okie dokie, fair enough. Then we go on to the aging boy band. The captain's found a bit of form, and they're playing the old Teletubbies. But in the Magic Kingdom, it's going all well.
I think you're right.
Timmy's up for this.
I think you're right. And young David. He's got the swing on him. Watch him this year in the medals and all the competitions around.
Yeah.
Watch him.
He's getting his game together, and I'm calling the Tubbies win here.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Then we come to game 3, the champs versus the Toonies. Now the Toonies will be up for this. These boys, as I say, they're loving it. They're playing with a smile on their face. They love playing week in, week out. I'll tell you what, it'll make their season if they beat last year's champs.
They could upset the apple cart.
They could upset the apple cart, but unfortunately, Big Trev and Geordie. Geordie's a absolute putting and chipping masterclass at the moment. He's just slowly taking the stride. He's got Big Trev behind him, going to punch his lights out if he doesn't do it. And to me, it's a win. It's a win.
It's a must win. It's a must
win, but it will be a win.
Too
for
much
the
at
champs.
stake.
I'm sorry, it's a win for the champs. But will Trev bottle it? You never know. Wrist, internet.
I can't see.
Anyway, we go to game 4. The OJs who are in love. They're in love against the organisers. There's only one winner here for me.
Everything's rosy there. It's going to be.
Well, they're going for the top 4 finish. The OJs.
Yeah.
So,
But Bunty's back. Brian's out, Bunty's back. So
hard as nails, Bunty's back,
Yeah.
but no, not to
and
me.
he's hard as well, and
It's the
he's
OJ
the
for
hardest
me.
man in the club.
It's the OJ for me. And then we come to the last of the summer wine.
The full entourage.
The full entourage. They've got about 300 odd years between them. 320, I don't know how old it is. Now this game could take
There's
a
a
long
question
time.
for you. What is the combined age of this four ball? It's
Oh, I
Addy,
think I know it.
Addy, Wilf, Dave, and Alan.
Yeah. I think it's something like 292.
Answers on a postcard.
Yeah. But as I say, this has got closer, but I'm gotta go with Wilf and Addy. Definitely Wilf and Addy.
The next one though is the big one.
The People's Champs against the Tea Caddy. But Halty's not here. So what have they brought? They brought in the Razor. The Terminator.
He's lethal, isn't he?
He's-
His influence on the club is dramatic.
Every time he leaves this clubhouse after playing golf, he's top of the league. But he can't do it this time because the Tea Caddy's that far down. But he can make sure somebody else is on top of the top.
He's a key influencer.
It's a big game. I'm looking forward to it because I love playing golf with Razor. But there again, I think he's good fun to play golf with. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's going to be a friendly half.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I think your bubble is going to burst.
Do you really think so?
I think so. I really think so. I think Razor, he'll have the cutting edge, and I think that you won't be able to deal with it.
Well,
because
unfortunately-
like Billy's putting has just just kind of got you through game after game after game. It can't go on. It can't go on.
It will do, but the thing is,
It's going to slip. It's going to slip.
It's going to.
At some point, it's going to slip.
Oh, you're talking Stephen Gerrard here now. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be away all week looking after a 4-year-old and a.
Oh, you're going across,
Oh yes, yes.
right, okay.
Looking after my grandson, so I could be fatigued.
Oh,
and
your
be
head's
tired.
going to be elsewhere.
Well, the thing
you're
is-
talking yourself into giving away.
The thing is, I'm going to come back here and be full of joy after a lovely week, and I'm going to call a half, but I'm hoping for a half, but I think we'll win anyway. So that's enough of that. And then we come to the pro. He's back from playing big comps in
Yeah, he's away in Portugal, which is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Tom Gandy abroad, so
Yeah.
follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him and Vince, he won't be very happy after, to be honest with you, getting things
No,
this week.
because you think you'd employ Dale and he'd like secure a win, but
Yes,
it
but
didn't
that's
happen.
It didn't happen. It went pear-shaped for them last week. They're back this week and they're playing the Slags. You know all about the Slags.
Well,
after last week,
it was we were slagged off today,
Slagged
so
up,
it'll be
yeah, yeah. But the
And-
thing is, I can't see anyone else winning this apart from the Pro and Vince.
Well, I don't know. The Slags, put par after par after par with shots, but maybe they've had their moments in the league.
Well, to be honest with you, they had the big moment when they beat the People's Champs. This is just a secondary thing when they beat you. But this will really top their season off if they can beat the Pro. But I can't see it. Tom will be back, itching to get back on top of the table. He wants this more than anyone.
You're right. But we're
And to be
heading.
honest with you, even though I'm top of the league, I would love to see him win it. So we can go off in the summer happy to represent the Isle of Man and Rowany Golf Club on the Euro Pro Tour. Am I right?
Yeah, with
Is that
this
right then?
accolade, with the accolade behind him, with the Haven Homes wins the league.
Yeah.
It's just a great story. So
Yeah.
keep following Tom, and if you've got a few quid spare, bit of sponsorship,
Yes.
fire it his way because it's a lovely little adventure
Yeah.
Tom's going on.
So anyway, we've had a great time up here at Rowany. It's drawing to a close. One more week after this one. It's getting close. The top 3, all to play for. 2 lovely pairings. And, may the best team win.
Who's going to win though? Really, in your heart of hearts, who's going to win?
After looking at the fixtures, I think the Pro.
Who have you got last game?
Who, me? Tubbies.
So you've got 6 points in the bag.
I'm glad
You're
you think
there.
so.
It's like Liverpool now, isn't it? It's a shoe-in, guaranteed.
Listen, you can't.
Championship win.
Jed, you bullshit every week. You're not doing it to me this week. We're taking it in our stride. We leave it up to the public. Who do you want to win?
Yeah, put your comments in the box below, right?
Right, there's no fun anymore, so let's stop.
And so as you hear these words telling me now, I might stay I tell you to end your life. I wish I could, but it's too late. Thank you.